My name is Ayesha McGowan. I'm 35 years old. I live in Girona, Spain, and I'm a professional cyclist racing for Live Racing Tech Find.
I'm Azira Franklin. I'm 16 years old. I live in Maryland, and I'm a junior elite cyclist.
My name is Maze Wimbush. I'm 16 years old. I live in Maryland, and I'm a junior elite cyclist.
I'm Rachel Parker. I'm 28 years old. I'm from New York, and I live in Northern California and Tucson, and I'm an elite cyclist racing for Monarch Racing.
Where are you in your cycling career?
Well, this is technically my second year in the World Tour, but my first year was not the way I wanted it to be because I had to have a major surgery in the middle of it, so my season was cut short. I raced maybe a month and a half, and then I had to wait to have the surgery and then have the surgery and then recover from the surgery. So it feels like I've come so far because the initial goal was to get here, and then I got here and I feel like I'm just like constantly restarting. Where are you in your cycling journey?
Well, right now I'm a Cat 3,
Okay.
and I've been racing for about 7 years now. So I finally got to be Cat 3 at the beginning of this last season, but it didn't necessarily go how I expected it to.
So where are you at right now with your journey through the sport?
I'm trying new things. I'm learning a lot still. I'm looking for different ways to learn things. Like I want to learn a lot and just kind of apply it to what I'm doing.
So right now on my cycling journey, I'm like in between racing amateur and pro, and I'm aspiring to race professionally full-time. But I'm in this in-between where I'm just trying to train and race as hard as I can. So right now, since we're in the off season, preparing for a really stacked calendar of UCI racing. Hopefully get some results from that and then be able to move to the next level. But right now, I'm just trying really hard to develop to the next step.
A big goal that I had was to make it to the World Tour, and so now that I've done that, I'm really excited about finding my place in this European peloton. I still haven't had a full European season, and I feel like I've done less than 10 races. Well, the stage race, I guess, was 7 stages, so less than 20 races, and that's not that many. And so I feel like I'm still really like getting my bearings in this peloton, and really excited about feeling more comfortable and confident in that space, because it's, it took me not super long to feel that in America, and I feel like I'm usually a pretty quick learner, so I'm really excited to get those early World Tour career jitters out of the way and really start going for it and helping my team, and yeah.
I found out that I had an iron deficiency halfway through my season, or a little bit over halfway, a month before nationals, which is really cutting it close, which gave me very little time to deal with it and get my fitness back up to where it was. But it was kind of relieving to find out that I had it, because in the beginning of my season, it was filled with a lot of self-doubt and performance anxiety, because I couldn't figure out what was happening and I wasn't able to do stuff that I know I should be able to do, like keep up in a race. And so I was like, why do I have this iron deficiency? But I'm glad I know I have it, because I know it's not 1000% my fault.
Yeah, can relate.
Right now we're in Spain. Who would have ever thought at 9? You'll be in Spain at 16 riding bikes. Yeah, I'm just going with the flow. I want to try track next year. I just started mountain biking just over a year ago, and I do want to focus more on endurance and stuff. But yeah, I'm just going with the flow and going day by day. Do you have any goals set for 2023?
I've been reassessing my goals. I had some that I made for this year, last year, and now that we're going into 2023, it's time to hone in on the process goals and the results goals. Yeah, there's some races that I'm targeting, like A races, which I'd love to see really good results in the GC for, which are stage races. And then continuing to represent all across the country, and mostly crits. And honestly, staying consistent and staying healthy is always my goal, and there's ways to like target that, but it would be amazing to just stay consistent all year. It's gonna be a long season, so finishing it out strong is pretty much the ultimate goal.
Nice.
Yeah.
I did get the opportunity to go to Europe over the summer in July for about 3 weeks, which was really fun. And I did 5 races out there, which was crazy. And it was just completely different. And it was definitely a learning curve. But the cool thing about that trip is I arrived on my birthday.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
So you started racing when you were 10?
9.
9. That's awesome. Now that you are on the mend and not dealing as much with the iron deficiency, you've had a little bit of time, what are your goals and aspirations?
Well, I want to get my fitness back up. That's kind of like a short-term / long-term goal. I want to win nationals because now that I'm in the 17-18 category, if I win, I can go to Worlds. So that's the ultimate goal. And then in the future, maybe I can race the World Tour scene.
I'm pretty sure it'll happen for you.
I mean, there's goals, and then there's how to set yourself up for the following year and for going into the future. So what I'd like to get out of 2023 is obviously more racing experience, good results, but more importantly, find the team support that I'm looking for going into the future. Like there's a certain dynamic that I think allows me to perform at the highest level, like when I'm surrounded by people with the same goals, willing to work as hard as they can and just bury themselves for their teammates. And that's what I'm willing to do, and I'm trying to find that collective of people to set me up for success in the future. And so that team would hopefully be targeting more races around the world, not just in the US and doing crits, but more road races and stage races and UCI stuff out here in Europe. And if I can achieve that, then next year is a big success. So let's go. Do you have goals on the velodrome for this coming year, or what are your goals for this coming season?
I don't particularly have goals for the velodrome because I haven't raced on it yet. I've rode the velodrome a few times, but I still don't have my own bike. But by next year, I should have my own bike, and my goal is to be racing on the velodrome and participate in nationals and possibly get a win. But yeah, I want to learn how the velodrome works. I know like the fundamentals and stuff, but racing it is one of my biggest goals for next year because I've been told like over the past few years, like the velodrome would suit you so well. And yeah, I just want to try that out and see how it goes.
I can see you doing really well on the
See,
track.
another person.
Yeah, everyone knows this. You have a mean sprint. Once you figure out how the track works and get yourself a bike, I'm sure you're gonna find a lot of success there.
I'm really excited about whatever comes next. I think it's going to be a